Okay, good evening everyone. Let's just check that I've actually remembered to turn the microphone on and stuff. So, the standard shakedown is shake up. It's not a shakedown. Is going away soon, so we're going to play some more of that. We are still playing with Mirror Mirror. And we are just going to see how this goes. Because, hey, I like the deck. And that's the thing that matters here, right? Let's just also find all the right things. There's only a day left, and I don't stream on Mondays, so... Today it is! This is not a hand. This is just a collection of cards. This at least approximates a hand. I think we're happy with this. We put back one of these. Probably the Iron Eyes, because the Surveil is too useful for the card selection at this point. Which does make it less likely that we do what I managed to do earlier today and kill somebody with the Iron Eyes. Which was, I will admit, way too much fun. Yeah, well, I'm not doing anything about that. At least not yet. I dislike bark-eyed trolls. That enters with a lot of counters on it. Why does it enter with so many counters on it? We need to start getting some things down that are actually going to, like, interact. I mean, we're not blocking this. Yep. So this feels like a shock plus probably sabotage turn. Thank you. Oh. Sometimes your opponent just plays straight into what you're trying to do. Yeah, let's bin that one. We, I think it's fair to say, got incredibly lucky there. We might have almost stabilised at this point. Yep. You have your bark-eyed troll. Okay, so we definitely get the extra land. That's always good. So I think we have to Niv here, which might just trade for a Harpooner. I would expect it to at this point. If it doesn't, we're in... Oh, wow. That was surprising. So we're just going to put this mirror down. And if our opponent doesn't have an answer to this, we pretty much win. Yeah, we're not going to combat because we can't just win here. We're going to need to actually do some board stuff first. Sure. Sure. Let's draw the extra card here. And then we'll draw some more cards. And then we'll draw some more cards. But first of all, we'll play this Spellgorger wheel. Because sequencing matters. Yeah, we don't really want the Iron Eyes right now. Actually, I think we probably do this while they can't do anything about it. Fine. We are going to draw so many cards this turn, it's going to be disgusting. I mean... Yeah, I think I'm actually pretty happy just trading off the Drake here. Just to get that Ferox off the board. We don't really need to spend the counters on the research just yet. An opponent possibly missed that starting my turn was enough to kill the Beast Whisperer. So, that's something. Now the only question is, are we going to be able to get enough damage to win from here? Yes. Because now we can actually just do this twice. The complicated machinery of a giant legendary mirror survives again. It kind of shows you what happens if you end up in a stalled board state. The mirror really does break it for you. When you can get that with Niv Mizzet, it just starts gunning down a board. This is definitely a set of cards. And now we're waiting for our opponent to do something. But we don't know what. While we're waiting, let's see if I can get the Stream Decker bot to actually show up. Oh, this is a good start. Okay, I might actually be missing something that we need for the Stream Decker bot. Cool, good talk. Yeah, no, cannot seem to actually get the silly thing to work. I did check the overlay. The overlay seems to work. But given that our opponent here is just going to repeatedly time out, I don't think it's going to matter. Which is a shame, because this was a hand that was actually going to do something, probably. With the cheeky Pyro Helix against the Weenie decks. You can't trust the weenies. That's what we've learned here. Hooray, I guess. Woo! Packs. Open all the packs. Rum Gully. More dwarves. Ooh, a Fabled Passage. Fabled Passage allowed in the Shakeup. Interesting. Okay, let's jump into another game. It's Fibblethorpe. This has lands, but it's only really got one piece of meaningful interaction and nothing else to do. This is a much stronger hand. Let's keep it. And we bin the Pyro Helix of this set, I think. And in the dark, I will generally lead with the Guild Gate and see what my opponent's going to do. Okay. This is fine. We're going to go into control mode and play who blinks first. They don't play a creature, it might be us. Okay. Oh, that's not good. Yeah, I think we have to let the opt resolve, unfortunately. Yeah, we're not letting that one resolve. Ooh, and the negate for backup. Still not getting any more lands though, which is going to cause some problems. Ooh, Grixis. Yep. I'm just gonna immediately kill this fairy just to try and keep the board under control for a moment. And then we'll be able to say hello to the Lich. There you go, finally got a land. Yeah, okay. Come on, burn through your negates.
By your side, I am always ready.
Your heart can overcome any challenge.
I'm actually going to draw that as well. If we can get them to tap out answering other threats so that we can resolve Niv Mizzet, I find this deck usually starts to struggle to deal with that. Pyromancers are an essential part of them dealing with Niv Mizzet.
What nobody yet knows.
Yeah, that's supposed to be a thing that will, like, give you a link to the deck that I'm running, but I can't get the bots to join, so... Yeah, so... yeah, presumably. Stream Element is here with me, though. But yeah, so they're running a whole bunch of, like, counter spells and things. But against this deck that relies heavily on things like these fairy tokens, Niv Mizzet's ability to just ping something for 1 damage is really good.
A quest of mystery.
Ooh, you have left yourself open to me resolving a thing. You've now left yourself potentially open to me actually getting quite a lot of decent stuff here. Unless I... if they're sensible, what they should do is plus the Scions to buff the Phoenix, and then force me to trade Niv for the Phoenix before they play anything. Oh, that would work.
Attack already!
Yeah. I'd missed how much loyalty the Scions had. It's really hard to win that fight if you get stuck on lands that early. Yeah, I'm happy with this. Okay, we'll just have a Guildgate start again. That prince is so charming. I'm just going to kill this while they can't buff it. Yeah, that seems fine. Let's ask them to deal with the weird now, rather than later. Mortify is a strong option there. Yeah, no. We don't really need the extra anticipate, so that can go away. Hey. Sometimes it's not shock, sometimes it's beacon bolt. Strong. Is it a guild gate? It is a guild gate. this thing does give them a really good card selection for white. Just need to stabilise. Fine. Now we just need to actually draw something. Okay. Ben Lurker for no value. You see, remember all those turns we didn't get lands, and we were stuck on not being able to do two things? No, it's way too late for that. Wow. Sometimes that's what happens in games of chance. I miss the late game board stalls that we break with a magic mirror. Yeah, what's going on here? Okay. I mean, this follows our game plan. And now we really need to start finding Pyrohelixes against this deck. This deck is not a fan of fighting against Pyrohelix. No, go away, Niv. We'll get back to you later. That's not ideal. Just Pyrohelixes. That's it. Until they, like, put something on the Hawk, and then we'll need something bigger than a Pyrohelix. I don't really want to be getting into Beacon Bolt territory at this point. Okay. Shock can work. We can make shock work for us. Oh, it's not the deck I thought it was. Let's kill this Hawk now. Okay. Oh yeah, Shock is just the best. I mean, okay, Shock is not the best, Lightning Bolt is the best. But... Sure. You have your Guild Mage. That's annoying. Okay, we are actually now starting to approach, like, the Niv region of the game. And desperately needing blue mana. Well, that thing's annoying. Yeah, there's basically nothing we have that we need to represent, so Guildgate it is. Yep. You definitely attack with that thing. Trying to work out what this is supposed to be made of, just from the noise it makes when you tap it. It sounds like stone, but... Okay, this is fine, actually. Yep. So now we just kill the Pride Mate in response. And opponent has no cards in hand. Yeah. You can give me some life, thanks. Okay. You were not expecting that trade, were you? Okay. To get, like, 1 damage through. So the best part is even if they pacify Niv, it kind of doesn't matter. Because they have no good attacks, no cards in hand. And next turn we can start basically just gunning some things down. So this thing's definitely going to die this turn. Now we just have to wait for our opponent to actually, like, resolve this. Tight skin wrapped around a watermelon? Evening, Hazama? Let's get rid of that extra land. Let's just play a cheeky land here. Oh yeah. No, we are niving all of the Mizzets. That is exactly the card we wanted as well. Because now we kill off the last thing that's actually relevant. Let's not have a second research. This pacified weird is so large. Like, our opponent just has a casual 31 life. Okay. So you're happy to just trade the Knight of Autumn for that, then? Because, you know, like... yeah. It always feels kind of good when your opponent is on, like, 17 more life than you and concedes to you not really doing anything. Yeah. I mean, I finished all of these ages ago. But the thing I like is... So I was, like, Mastery rank 10 yesterday morning. And now I'm rank 26. Or level 26, whatever thing this is called. Yeah, levels. Mastery levels. Let's see how far we can get in the next 10 days before the set rotates. Yeah. Well, this event is really good for that because they've banned most of the good cards. Sure. So they banned most of the good cards, which just kind of means that you're... Well, no, it means that now you get all of the fun magic. Because you get to play decks like this that are kind of fine-ish. Yeah, no, that thing's gonna die. Stop resolving creatures. Actually. Is that the relevant place? Yes. Thank you. I'll have my card now. So I was just going to kill it immediately, and it's like, actually, I'd like to get the value from this first. That one, I'll be honest, is a little bit annoying. In that it's going to need... Yeah, this is... So the decks that I've seen popular in the Shakeup are the blue-red draw a second card deck, mono-white life gain, this sort of black... Okay, big black Reggie I've not seen in this build before. This is a scary deck. Five. Yeah, I played the wrong land this turn. That's awkward. This is when they just have, like, skewer the critics as well, just for the rub-ins. Or double shock. I don't know. There's the skewer. Oh, the dino is, like, the embodiment of Re. I'm also just going to turn this volume down a bit more. We were just dead. I tried to give it hugs. I hugged it hard with my face. This one is so tempting, but I don't... Like, if one of these was another land... It does have a shock, but there's no selection until 4. No! I guess... Oh, also, Red Deck Wins, obviously, is in this format. Because why would Red Deck Wins not be in a format? Yeah, we're just going to kill that. Yeah, exactly. You see, we want to be able to say hello to this. Ideally, we wanted another shock, so that... Yeah, that would do it. Yeah, we can't let that veteran resolve. We have to hold up the Iron Eyes here. Plus side, we're going to do some damage. playing against a blue deck and you cast the thing you tutored for into open map. Okay, guess you've got 2 of them. There's always a second one. And this is the game where we draw all of the land. So 7 down to 4. Oh, even better, 9 down to 2. No, 10 down to 1. Why did you not attack with the veteran as well? I mean, we were just dead here, whatever happened, I think. Actually... Oh, no, now we are. Let's buy some packs, because we've not done that in a bit. Packs. Actually, I kind of want to save my gems. If the set's rotating in a week, then... You can do a draft. Cannot do a draft. Ooh, we could do that draft. I mean, we can just take Shall I and plant a flag. Not that that matters particularly in this. I mean, sure. Okay, this is gonna go so badly wrong, but how about we draft 5-colour legendary creatures? I've drafted this in paper. It was a lot of fun. I drafted 5-colour legendary creatures. It was terrible. It was a lot of fun. But it was terrible. Can I just say that saying this is a terrible thing, you should never draft it, taking Joda anyway, and then getting Primeval's Glorious Rebirth is not how this is supposed to work. I mean, sure, let's just take some more legends, right? And we've got this Benelish Honor Guard that's going to get swole. I mean, there's a Soul Salvage that we could use. There's another Benelish Honor Guard. I mean, also, there's just a Goblin War Chief. But that seems less good right now. I'm thinking we take the second Honor Guard. Hmm. I mean, as this tome, we can always get things back with Rebirth. Yeah, okay. That's going to make all our stuff slightly cheaper. Combo with Garner? Or Slin Voda? Sure. I'm probably not playing the Rat Colony. I mean, in our deck... Okay, we've got 2 Rat Colonies. Okay, and then we open Daragaz and Arvad the Cursed. That's... What does Daragaz do? Oh, Daragaz is the one that keeps coming back. Oh, do you reckon we wheel Arvad? This deck's gonna be such trash. It's gonna be hilarious, but it's gonna be trash. Okay, I think we take the Rat Colony for our sideboard. Okay, so we can take Halar and go for a sort of a... Oh, that's... Yeah, there's some stuff happening here. Eldest Reborn? Oh, we can take... We probably actually don't play Valduk, but... That one's not great. I mean, it's definitely going. I'll say that much for whatever is happening here. So, this, I think, helps us find colours. And our sideboard is mono-black Rat Colony. Apparently. Also, sometimes you then, after all this other nonsense, start opening Lyra Dawnbringer? And Urgros. And in Bolus's clutches, which becomes some kind of nonsense with Primeval's Glorious Rebirth. Oh yeah. Every piece of jank we're drafting here is added to my collection. Okay. So, I think objectively, the correct picks here are like Seal Away, or you could maybe make an argument for the Scry off the Void, or for the Pearl Trident, or for the Divination. Probably not the Fiery Intervention. But because of what we're doing, I think we're taking Kazarov. Hey look, there's another Urgaros. Oh, I can't name it. So, I think we take the Saga here. Let's make our biggest thing more winning. We absolutely require this, though. That's going to help us. I'm not entirely sure what's happening now. You sure? I mean, honestly, with what we're trying to do, even that's not bad. Do we take the Envoy just to get some filtering? Oh, loads. We'll find out in a minute. Oh, we can put that on Halar. Is it Halar? No, not Halar. On Valduke. Yeah, that's not happening. Although it's actually a good card that I don't really want to play against, so I'm just going to hate draft that. Okay, so here is the nonsense. So, in terms of legends, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and 11 if you count the rebirth. I would also like some more forests. Because we really need to be able to cast things like Impulse and Grow from the Ashes and Land at War Envoy. Or none of the rest of this is happening. Oh, thank you for coming and hanging out, Hazama. Yeah, if we're still going later, then you'll get to see how this went. Otherwise, I'll drop a post somewhere and say what's going on. Can I, like, export this or something? I haven't made any changes. Okay. Darn, I was hoping that was going to work. Okay, let's actually play a game and see what happens. Because this is not going to go well. At all. It's in fact going to go hilariously badly. Yeah. I mean, we've got some colours. If you start saying it like that, Leo, I'll start working out how to get my Switch connected to my streaming setup. And then we'll be playing all the Mario Maker. Yeah, I don't really want that. This, on the other hand... Aha! Rewarded! Honestly, with a black mana and a Joda at this point... Ow. Woohoo! See, our opponent has drafted an actual deck. We have drafted a pile of cards that say Legendary on the type line. Meanie. That makes a lot of goblins. Oh, we have no black. Oh, and only one white. Problematic. Okay, so 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. We're okay here. I mean, we're not okay, but we're not actually dead yet. Okay, fine. So 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yeah, no, we're dead. Two, 4, 5, 6. Oh no, we're not. Wait, I think I might have misclicked on that. I was not entirely sure what it was asking me to click on there. The wording was a little confusing. It shouldn't take us long to get to 3 losses anyway. Okay, okay. We just need to actually draw some lands, which could be difficult. It's mono red again. Okay. Joda! Come on, draw some lands, draw some lands, draw some lands. If in the next 2 turns we can draw an island or a mountain. Baby Joe da 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 da, baby Joe da 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 da, baby Joe. Okay, so we're against, what, Jund? How dare they! No, that's not good. I also might not have actually done a sensible thing and made some cuts to make this deck make sense. I should probably do that. I was so excited just by playing all the legends. I would, however, like to repeat that it's unfair that somebody else got a legend. Just, you know. They should be ours, not theirs. Also, we could kind of use our land. No. I mean, honestly, at the moment... Oh, we have, like, almost no low mana cost things in the deck. We rely heavily on the fact that Joda lets us pay 5 for any spell. We just have to pay 1 of each colour for it. Which is why we have Navigator's Compass and Llanowar Envoy. Yeah, you now can't target me or the Envoy. You can only target Shall-I. Sha-la-la-la-la-la. Okay. Yeah, okay, we can't actually play Joda because we don't have blue or red. And we can only convert 1 of them. Okay. On the plus side, if we can get the kind of land we need, we can play Joda. Shall-I is going to protect Joda, which means that we actually still end up in a good place. We just need to draw either a mountain or an island. Yep. Go for it. How are we not just dying? We are against Jund, with a ridiculous giant pile of things that say legend in them. Yeah, go on if you've got it. Interesting. The rest of their stuff's just a bit less scary than than the Grand Warlord. Sure. Yes! We've done it! Although, to be fair, now the triumph of Gerard is actually just going to make our entire team lethal this turn. Yeah, although I think that means that actually we have to throw the horror underneath the abomination. Wow, thinking this far ahead is difficult. So if we throw the horror under the abomination, clear that out of the way. then we can just block like a couple of things and hopefully not straight up get murdered for it. We actually probably don't block with Joda at all. That seems loose. Slinvoda, the Rising Deep. And now our opponent is going to use all of their timeouts, which honestly kind of suggests... Ooh, okay. Go get some lands? Sure. Yeah. They've got 2 cards in hand. One of them is the Wizard's Lightning. It's not going to do that much. I think this is the safest way of blocking. I think it must be more tense for our opponent. So we're going to go back up to 10 here. Then we're going to turn this forest into a mountain. And look, all our mana costs just changed. And then we're going to play Slinvoda, the Rising Deep. I don't think we are actually able to kick it. Rah! We have a friend. It's a hex-proof 8/8. Please do an attacking. Sure. Our opponent is going out on their own terms. Yeah, they literally have no options. Oh hey, that was actually ranked, so we got some points for it. Oh, I feel bad for our opponent. I think we take out that. That's just confusing. That's not great. That was only in there for Valduke, who's not even in the deck. Rid of the Unwind. So all of these we have to keep. At least that one and that one we have to keep. That's less great. That's more or less irrelevant. Let's get rid of this. 13, 14, 15, 16. Yeah, we've actually only got 17 lands in this deck, which is not a lot. I guess we take out the Honor Guards and one of those. And then this is a deck that might actually... So part of our problem was we only had 17 lands in like a 50-something card deck. So I just took a bunch of cards out. So now we've got 17 lands in a 40 card deck. Yeah, okay. Oh, we're so close to getting all 5 already. We just need the swamp. Hey look, it's a Benelish Honor Guard. And another Benelish Honor Guard. Hooray, we've taken -1 damage. So I think we might be against somebody who's drafted vampires. And is now trying to find out what all of the weird edge case cards that we have do. Yeah. I'm not doing anything. Mountain, I think. See, and next turn we can actually cast... Oh, we might be able to cast Urgaros. Hey, another Shall I? Nope. I also very much forgot to use that at the end of turn, which would have been the correct thing to do. Oops. Aww. Yeah. And then we die. It's funny, though. I mean, cooking is important. You should do that. I think once we hit our third loss here, I'm going to take a break for a little bit and then come back and play a different game for a little while. Okay, okay. We can do something with this. Probably. Feels so bad having to put Lyra down. Well, if you're going to start with Swamp Navigator's Compass, then I guess I'm going to start with Swamp Navigator's Compass. Aw. I was genuinely hoping we were going to be playing against somebody else drafting the same jank pile of nonsense. Ah, I've got more compasses. Well, that thing could be scary. So, we need one more land, and we need Joda. If we can get those things in the next, like, 2 turns... because this turn is pretty much guaranteed to be Shalai. It's Jund again. We did well against Jund last time. No, I'm not blocking your first striker. And at this point, we're working on the basis of we might just be, like, casting Darragars for retail, which is just not right. Yeah, I'm not blocking. Crunch? Okay. Absolutely fine. Yeah, fine. Let's just keep putting stuff in the way of this Evangel. It's all stuff that's just going to come back when we rebirth. Well, this is awkward. That game made no sense! Somehow we won it! What even happened? Okay, so there's just a chance of a bonus pack at every rank up to the end where you're guaranteed a bonus pack. Okay, that is going to do us on Magic for now. I am going to take a break for 5-10 minutes, and then when I come back, we will play a different game, and stick around to find out what that's going to be. Bye for the moment.